And here comes the Soul Train line. Malik and all his buddies.
See all this.
My whole family.
I see a mess accumulating.
It's just you get arguments with just like stupid stuff that are just like you don't even want to hear. Like, never mind.
But it's just the boys hang out all the time. We're like brothers. Like we're seriously like we're all just like brothers from another mother. You know?
Don't let none of them come between them. It's crazy though. Cause they look cool. I mean, they look real cool.
I try to listen to people and try to hear what they got to say. And they don't look through our eyes, they don't look through our perspective. And so that's a problem.
I seriously do try. I'll sit there and say hi and bye to them. Like, the girls won't even say hi or bye.
We'll take you uptown.
You want to see the ghetto?
I don't think you would go towards the ghetto. It's a bit passe. Instead of saying, want to come to the ghetto?
No,
why not say,
want to come
through and
Do you
chill
want
with
to come
my friends?
uptown? Would you like to visit
I've
uptown?
been there.
No, but I would like to see your establishment in Uptown, New York, a.k.a. Harlem.
Yo, she's a really like shut down person.
I'm not feeling
I'm not feeling you anymore.
No, I brought you a little something, from my room. What the hell? Why you gotta do me like that? That's not nice.
She hurt my feelings. And she went deep down in her pocket, and she was like, wait, here go. I was like, oh.
I'm not open to Nicole and Coral. I was, but when you have a bad attitude and you show complete disrespect, at that point, I'm not open for what you have.
I'm detecting a little bit of tension coming from you.
I sense tension in the house.
It couldn't be me.
Where are you sensing tension at, Devin?
You and Malik?
No one in this house except for Coral can know what me and Malik talk about from my perspective. Please believe there's a different side to it.
Well, I understand that, and I just felt like I've seen a couple instances where you've kind of like, in my opinion, been hypocritical about it.
But you know what, Kevin? Things that may seem like a hypocrisy to you, you don't understand because you're not a black woman.
I know that I'm a white male, but I've seen her argue with Malik, and I don't like the way she handles herself. I think it's disrespectful. I think she disrespects other people. I would just say, listen, the other thing is, in terms of like, you're right.
Let's stick on that. Hold on, let's stick on that. So
honestly, I don't like the way you argue, so I really don't want to argue with you about it.
Excuse me, I don't care if you like the way I'm arguing. You've already set up the argument, so I'm going to discuss it whether you like it or not, Kevin.
I'm just told you how it was.
Don't tell me you don't like and go out and argue. Don't bring up something to argue about if you don't like it. You just up there and say, no, because you just told me you don't like the way I argue.
You yell at Malik. You yell at my.
First of all, don't bring up what me and Malik do with me and you. That's none of your business.
It is my business, my friend. It is my.
I don't care if that's your friend or not. Don't bring what me and Malik do ever to me about that. What are you going to do? What are you going to do?
I'm not going to do anything.
Okay, then I can put my finger where I want to put my finger.
That's very respectful. You're very respectful.
And you don't know where I come from, Kevin, and what I do. And don't step on lines you don't know about, brother.
The way I argue is the way I argue because that's where I come from. My mom argued like that. I was in the house where I argued like that.
You don't even know about what me and Malik because we black people.
Put your fingers down. Oh, don't even give me that. Don't throw the race card in there. That's so stupid.
Wait a minute. You don't know nothing about the race card. You're a white male American. You don't know nothing about the race card.
Malik comes to me and he confides in me because I'm his only outlet about it, okay? Malik and I are best friends here. So it's obvious that Malik is going to come to me and tell me the issues he's having that are in the house.
You know, it's not your business. How can you speak on it? You weren't even there.
Get your finger out of my face.
I don't have to. I
honestly feel bad for you.
Kevin, I don't want you feeling bad for me because you don't know where I'm coming from. Where I come from, we argue a whole different way, brother. So don't even go there.
Sad. I'm sorry.
Yes, that.
I'm really sorry. I'm serious.
You know what? And you cannot talk to me for the rest of the time because I don't start dealing with ignorant people like you.
I'm going to be with you the whole time, Nicole, because I'm not going to treat anyone in the house like
you already have. You sat up here and did it right now.
Nicole, I said one thing.
Kevin, right now, I'm not hearing you from this point till 6 months. I don't even want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
She gets up, stands up, and then starts yelling.
What? Like her voice was screeching the entire time.
No, dude, she was out of control. I really felt like she was just so disrespecting herself. I've lost all my respect for her because of the way she carries herself and the way she acts. You know what's so funny too is that now she's saying now she's talking about the whole deal with Coral, but she just told me whatever issues we have, don't talk about with any other roommates. So now she's being another hypocrite. I promise you right now she's talking about it.
How dare you? You know what I'm saying? Don't know where I'm even coming up with some stuff like that.
Me and Mike's arguments are short. Shut the hell up. And you're done with it.
I'm really happy to close here because I have to have somebody that understands at least some of where I'm coming from.
I've done that. And it feels worse than it really is because you're mad now. And you can't say it. I should have said it. I wish I said.
And when I get mad, though, I'm not a good talker like that. Like, I always just like you. But, like, you speak so well, I don't do that. I just be like, mad, like, oh, yeah,
you're upset.
I'm I'm really saddened because I let him get me angry. And I think most of that was from the fact that Malik was talking to me on my back, and I don't like that.
When me and Malik had a conversation before, I said, if you ever have anything to say to me, you come and tell me one-on-one.
That's what we always say. How many times I said that to Mike?
If I give you my trust and then you betray it or you lie to me about it, it's not easy for me to trust you again. I mean, once you get burned by the fire, you're not going to keep opening your hands in the flame. Malik, right now, I'm so hurt by you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to tell you the whole thing I'm talking, because tomorrow morning I want to wake up and talk to you anew. I want me and you to take a walk. So there's nobody in this house that's in our business. You hurt me beyond belief, and that's never going to get repaired. I don't even consider you a brother anymore, period. I expected a lot from Malik and was left empty-handed. So that's why I feel like I'm really hurt right now. I'm begging you. I've already asked you 7, 8 times. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to ask you. Please do not repeat anything I say to you to anybody else in this house. Anybody, especially somebody that's outside of this, okay?
Cool.
Yeah, I'm serious.
She doesn't think I'm my brother anymore, and she wants to talk about it tomorrow, not in front of anyone else.
She obviously has a lot of anger towards you.
Maybe that has to do with, like, maybe high expectations that she had of us and me or whatever, you know? I mean, I understand that because of, you know, just a common culture, common experience of discrimination, that people of color can identify with something different from them.
Right, definitely,
you know?
Yeah.
But when you say a situation comes like, I don't want you to speak towards the white persons in our household, you're obviously wrong. You know? Even to say it in itself to me seems unfair. You fall in love with people or you befriend people, and it doesn't matter what race they are, they can be your friends and you can confide in them. But I don't know if me and Nicole are going to get closer out of this.
It's not going to happen, dude.
Well, if it doesn't, so be it.
I really don't want this to be an argument because there's nothing to argue about. It's just me expressing my feelings to you and hopefully you express your feelings to me, you know what I'm saying? I guess coming to the house, I expected a lot out of you. And I guess that's why I'm really hurt by the things that are going on in the house, because I thought we were going to be really close.
As a person, you've treated me with a lot of judgments and been really critical of me, yet said that you're very non-judgmental. It's like you really don't know who I am and haven't had the opportunity to get to know who I am, so I didn't feel like you had any real bias to say those judgments. I wish she could gain an understanding of me, you know, just to find out who I am. I don't think she's really given that time.
You're talking to me on my back, doing all this stuff, telling me what other people in the house think. You know what I'm saying? Like, maybe you don't consider me family. That's cool, because you know I don't consider you family either now. Your actions and your words have proved to me that you're not a real brother in my eyes. That's not freestyle.
My feelings the same. Like, your actions have proved to me that I think you're a judgmental person.
He's put on these big fronts, throwing on these black figure shirts, and then be the first one to disrespect his sister behind her back with a boy who supports George Bush? Come on. You don't got to run around and try to prove to me that you're black enough. That should have to come from this,
that's not,
or the Malcolm X
to me, that's not proving to me that I'm black enough. That's what you're misunderstanding. Maybe to you, it means different than what it means to me. Because when I explain, it seems like you kind of just come at it like, you know, holier than thou, kind of, my opinion is greater. It doesn't even matter.
I come off as my opinion is holier than thou? Everything you say to me. Break. I don't like you. Okay. So I'm sure you don't like me. So we can agree on that. I know we got to work together for this project, but as far as everything else, you know what I'm saying? We ain't got to be friends. We ain't got to even talk. Don't smile at me. Don't say good morning, because I don't like you and I don't have to talk to you.
We're not even friends anymore.
Okay, Malik. Hey, I just don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you. You won't talk to me then. I just said that. No.
There's nothing I can do anymore. You know, not everyone is gonna like you, and you just gotta accept that.
I fell into the one thing I was preaching against. This angry black girl yelling at the boys, and I feel so bad about that. I let Malik take me to a point because of what Malik was saying, that I fell into that role. I feel bad about that because I feel like I have responsibility, and I feel like I